What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Al King. This is Black Widow. Say hey, Black Widow. Black Widow says, hey y'all. Yeah, she about to eat too later on. Yeah, she probably the last one to eat tonight. She gonna be eating good too. Oh yeah, I already know she ready to eat, but oh man, guys, I got another banger for y'all today. Guys, I gotta talk about my personal opinion. I think the Thunderbolts is gonna be probably the most anticipated film from the MCU right now. And this is why I say that. Because for one, in my opinion, when looking back at, a lot of these characters, for one you got the Winter Soldier in there, so that's great. And then on top of that, you got a lot of new characters that is actually pretty interesting. So like John Walker, from what was it, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that's a pretty decent show. Not an outstanding show, but it's definitely a decent show. Excuse me. My personal opinion. It's one of the shows that I can rewatch. Not a lot of Marvel shows I can rewatch. Like She-Hulk is just unwatchable. It's not an episode I want to rewatch. But versus Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I can rewatch some episodes of that. And when they introduced John Walker, I was like, oh heck yeah. And then basically the whole summary they trying to do with it, they trying to make like a whole Dark Avengers. Like, hey, I'm down with that. And then you got Florence Pugh in there, as the new Black Widow, Yelena. Hey man, I'm definitely excited for that because she killed in the Black Widow movie. Then on top of that, even the Hawkeye series, she was a savage in that. Like just her character and personality alone. Oh yeah, it's already gonna be a banger. And then on top of that, I feel like this is gonna be a more brutal film. I wouldn't be surprised if this hit. Or if this film becomes like an R-rated film, I wouldn't be surprised because John Walker, he pretty brutal, especially you saw him in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So I'm pretty excited for this, guys. And then on top of that, another thing I do want to mention, guys, when it come down to the whole Thunderbolts and Darker Avengers and everything, guys, I'm gonna be upfront with y'all. I have no clue how the comics are. Or are there comics for Thunderbolts? No idea, guys, because I just don't know. I know my basics with certain, characters and stuff and certain team ups, but yeah, I don't know anything about the Thunderbolts. So, if you guys looking at it and you're disappointed who are in the comics, I understand. But from a viewer who don't know every little detail of Marvel and every single team up, I think it's pretty dope. And then it's just characters I actually enjoy, and I think this I think this movie is gonna have obviously the most potential out of most movies that we're gonna get from the MCU in my personal opinion. But that's just where I'm at, everybody different, when it comes down to the MCU, but I think as of right now, this is probably the most anticipated film that is coming soon. I believe May 2nd, 2025. Then on top of that, we got a new picture on set, the film there as well. So very, very excited for that. So I'm super excited for this film. This is one I really can't wait for. I think it's gonna do numbers. I don't know how good of numbers, but I think it's gonna do pretty good numbers if it's blah blah. I cannot talk today, but I think it's gonna do big numbers if the story is on point. If that story is on point, oh yeah, it's gonna be a banger for sure. But the only thing I am disappointed about recently, outside of just the Thunderbolts, I gotta talk about Captain America: Brave New World. And I recently found out that our boy, the Winter Soldier, Bucky over here, he's not gonna be in it. And looking back at Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you would assume that, the Winter Soldier would be in there, but nope. But I guess we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Maybe the Thunderbolts break down something new, or maybe, I don't know what's gonna happen, I don't know. But we're gonna see what's gonna happen with the whole thing. But I think in terms of Thunderbolts at least, this is gonna be very, very awesome. I'm more hyped for this than Captain America: Brave New World. I do think Thunderbolts is gonna do big numbers, and it's gonna be awesome, my personal opinion. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Get your boy Al King with Storm Dagger Films. Like and subscribe, share. Black Widow says bye. We'll be catching y'all next video. Gotta go feed little girl over here. And yeah, get the cleaning on up. But y'all have a good one there, y'all.